inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
The wait is over.
All right.
The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. They blocked the jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Couldn't land that jab. The crowd is dressed to impress here tonight, and the fighters promise to do the same as we cannot wait for this, our main event.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Insane action. He threw a punch and just got countered. The jab just got blocked. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Here we go for round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You got a swarm on your case, you know you've got to fight, you got to hold him, you got to tie him up, you got to lean on him when you come in until the referee makes you break up. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching until that referee says stop.
Good job defending the jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Nice job by him to block that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won. There's the bell to start round three. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
The jab can't find a home. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these... Did you see that? The defense failed them. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Catch and shoot. The straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is glad. And there's the bell to start round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That jab misses. The perfect counter lands. Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. He blocks that jab. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. Good counter punch. Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. Nope, that hook won't score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That was almost a... Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. No rest for the weary. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He blocks the right uppercut. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice defense with that jab. Missing with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. On to the 6th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
How about that time counter shot? He missed with that jab. He blocks that jab. Those punches that hit nothing but air can tire you out quickly. That counter punch caught him clean. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I promise you. Here we go, it's round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Now I'm going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He's gonna go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? Fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
It's hard to cover the body and the head at the same time. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. Round 8, and we're off again. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That hook doesn't score. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Threw the uppercut but did not score. Holding nothing back here in the round. The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Morrison, oh no, and down goes Morrison. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
He's been knocked down, but... And we enter the ninth. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Catch and shoot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? What? And Ice Cold has been knocked down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then he'll try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so hot.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. And Morrison did not handle that punch well. Morrison is hurt. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four,
very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Morrison, oh no, what's happened? Both men knocked down, and that... It's round 10. Both fighters knocked down in the last round. What do we have in store for us in this one?
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And Morrison did not handle that punch well. And apparently no rest. And it's okay to take a knee.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
7, 8.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Jab slightly off target. He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. Swing and a miss with that hook. Morrison, oh no, what's happened? And down goes Morrison. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
That's lights out right there.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.